Stuff that Dame says about you that you just have to clear up. Because he said he slapped you over $18,000. He said, I can get a list of stuff that I done heard about it.
No. Not only, Dame, over $18,000, Dame and I had an altercation, right? We had two altercations. We were in an office at Sony, not at Sony, at his record, we were in the same building. There was like 10 guys in the room, I was by myself, and we got into an altercation. No doubt. Yelling, fighting, whatever. About 2 years later, I seen him. We were on the same street, and it was him by himself. He had two girls with him. I went to step to him. This man pushed the girl in front of me and took off running. The girl he pushed in front of me falls and then sues me. The insurance company pays out her just to not even have lawyers. They just write, just approve it, Steve. They don't even tell me. They just settle, whatever it is they settle is, $30,000 or some bullshit, nothing. He pushed the girl faking to fall on the floor, my ankle, all the bullshit. About 5 hours after that, we're at Kanye's party, and the girl walks up to me and tells me, "You don't remember me?" I'm like, "No." A girl walks up to me and tells me, "You don't remember me?" I'm like, "No." She says, "I was the girl who sued you. The money that you gave us, we used to settle out in LA, to move out to LA. Thank you." Wow. That's his woman now. So we've always had a thing with each other. What do we want me to say, man? He's in bad shape. He's been in bad shape for a long time. He's not tough. I'm not saying I'm tough. I certainly was not running and doing jumping jacks in the street to get the cops to stop and then had some girl sue me. I didn't do no like that, you know? But that's him, man. That's him.
You know? And, somebody sent me a clip of, this Steve Stoute dude still talking about me. And you have to think to yourself, why would this dude that has some United Masters, he's doing his own thing, why is he doing interviews talking about me smacking him, 20 years ago? And to me, there just must be an agenda. There must be a conversation like, yo, you got to go out there. You got to go talk shit about him. I understand that I would be aggravated if somebody smacked me too. But he's like making up stories. He's lying. He said that I ran from him. And of course that's going to trigger me because that's ridiculous. Like I would run from him and Rocky was there. So it's like, I'm like, why are these guys talking about me? There must be a conversation and an agenda to try, or I must have some people shook because I might have something that someone doesn't have. And, I'm not the kind of guy that lets somebody smash me on the head with a bottle and then go take a picture with him a couple of years ago like he did. I'm just not that guy. So again, people sometimes make it obvious when there is some degree of a conversation and an agenda to making sure that people look at me a certain way. But let's just look at what I'm trying to do and look at what I've done and look at what I continue to do all on my own. And yeah, you know why I'm not going to certain parties. You know why I'm not going to be in certain crowds. I'm just not tolerant of certain things. That's all. I'm just not tolerant of certain things. Steve got hit in the head with a bottle. And then he sued the person that hit him in the head with a bottle. And the very person he takes pictures with and hangs out with and still cool with. And I'm sure you could squash certain things, but I'm just saying I'm just not really cut from that kind of cloth. But either way, download America New, type in America. America New is free. Don't get it twisted. America New is free. So I don't know why everybody wants to send certain people. There's certain people that always are defending certain people and talking about me. And I know that they're sent to do it. And Steve Stoute's one of those pause, burger face, stupid, will do anything anybody tells him for $1, hate his culture. And I just want to know who sent you, but you're making it obvious. And why you won't leave me the phone. You know what I mean? Is reasonable not worth what? It depends on how you look at it. Like, to me, if you look at it as an art piece, yeah, it's worth a lot. If you look at it for the bread it generates, nah, it's not worth, what I'm asking. Nope, not at all. And I think that's clear. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I didn't go to those parties. I'm sorry. I went to one in the Hamptons about 20 years ago with Aaliyah, but that's about it. But a lot of people were at those, you know what I mean? Type in America, type in NU, check the network out. We're up to 80,000 downloads, and I'm really proud of that. It's not easy to do that. And I feel like we haven't really truly launched, haven't put $1 in promotion. It's been just me and a direct connection with my culture, And again, I'm proud of that. And yeah, what you know about Dame Dash is, yeah, he might yell, but I'm yelling to protect the culture when I do yell.
Yo, 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 it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and some of this stuff don't be nothing to laugh at, bro. Don't get me wrong, but I cannot help when that nigga Dave Dash be responding, dog. That nigga's entertaining, man. Just keeping it all the way 1,000. As he also went to his caption on the post that said, Steve Stoute, I smacked the ish out of you, and that was it. Get over it. And me running from you in front of my girl is the funniest ish I ever heard. 10 dudes in a room is crazy. We are both over 50. Now go get some therapy and move on. I ain't gonna lie, Steve Stoute, this story sounded a little exaggerated, bro. I can't even lie. I wasn't there, but even the way Channing Crowder and Ryan Clark was sitting there, and I had a link in the description where y'all can watch this in full on the Pivot podcast, and the other parts was on Dame Dash Instagram, but they had Steve Stoute on recently as a guest. You know, he is a music exec in the game, and who Dame Dash is talking about with the situation with the bottle is Diddy. If you know, you know. They had a situation back in the day when he was working to handle Nas' career, and Diddy wanted to be taken out of the Hate Me Now video with that specific clip where he was, with the cross and the Jesus part on there and everything, and Steve Stoute and them left it in. So Diddy supposedly, allegedly, which he got charged for it already, they said that he went down to the offices and got up on them and everything and jumped them and got up on them and hit them with a bottle and stuff like that. So Dame Dash is referencing that in that point. It's water under the bridge. They cool now, so that's straight. That's 100 and everything like that. But Dame Dash, he gonna respond to it if you say something about him. That's just who he is, dog. But congratulations on the 80,000 downloads on America New. That's big, man. Independent app. Everybody supporting. Dame know how to capitalize on a moment. You most definitely come with the response to push the algorithm, keep the people clicking. Y'all go check out America New, support Dame Dash. And I like what he said at the end right there. No matter what we say, y'all, no matter how we feel, no matter what happened to Dame Dash's career, it has to be known and documented. You can feel like he handled things correctly. He could talk to people aggressively, yelling, hollering, fussing, acting a fool, cutting up at things like that, going overboard, as people say at times. It can happen. Niggas might feel that way about me as well. None of us are perfect. I ain't perfect, everything like that. But I can say, man, Dame had the right message overall. When you look at the message and when you look at his overall intent, dog ain't lying. He was pushing for the culture to win, pushing for the people to win, and for us to recognize and identify our value. He spoke on the situation with the album Samo, saying that, hey, it make about $100,000 a year when it comes to the reasonable doubt and things like that. But Dame said if you want it, you can get the portion of it. If you want to get it as art, that's on you. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.